All right, welcome back to Jammin' Sports, everybody. We're getting set for the second game of our triple header here tonight. We head out to Seattle. It'll be the Buffalo Bills and the Seattle Seahawks. Buffalo comes in at 5-10, and Seattle comes in at 8-7. Seattle will wrap up a wild card spot if they win against the Bills, and it wouldn't exactly knock out Chicago. Here's what happens. All right, if Seattle wins, then the winner of the Tampa Bay Chicago game would be a wild card, and the loser would be out. And with the Vikings win over the Dallas Cowboys earlier and the Redskins can secure themselves. Actually, the Redskins have already secured themselves a wild card. They are in, but it all depends if they're going to be 4 or 5 or 6. That's still in flux. So there's a lot of moving parts here, but here's what you need to know for this game. If Seattle wins, they're in. If they lose, then they're going to need some help. And let's not forget, even though Buffalo is 5-10, they have won 4 in a row against 4 teams with winning records. All right? So anything can happen in this one. Evil Dead, by the way, I didn't update the card. Let me go ahead and do that now. Evil Dead is now 124 and 97. That puts him 27 games up. He's trying to hit 30 by the time the week is over. And Misty says she's 5,000. If you're watching this on YouTube, please follow, like, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Let's head out to Seattle now. Bills, Seahawks, here at Jammin' Sports. You are looking live at Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. It's the Bills and the Seahawks. And welcome in to another NFL broadcast here at Jammin' Sports. For Seattle, it's easy. Win and you're in. Lose and you're going to need some help. For Buffalo, this is their season finale. They are 5-10. They've been eliminated from the playoffs already. Evil Dead's going with the Bills. And Buffalo will get the ball first. We're underway, live from Seattle. And this will be fielded by McGinnis at the goal line. Out over the 25, and McGinnis out to the 28-yard line. First down, Buffalo. The Bills, like we said, they've won 4 in a row after starting 1-10. They're on a 4-game tear. Pat Warren, the quarterback, in his 8th year out of Vanderbilt. Tell you what, if Buffalo were to win their last game of the season, knock Seattle out of the playoffs, that'd be something. Yeah, and playing well to boot. All right, 1st and 10 Buffalo now from their own 28-yard line. Facing Seattle here on the road. Buffalo knocked off the Rams, the Dolphins, the Broncos, and the Patriots in that 4-game stretch. Warren throws, gets it out to David Scott, the tight end, out to the 35-yard line. The 6th-year tight end out of Texas. A gain of 8. And that'll bring up 2nd and 2. Opening drive of the ball game. Not a bad day in Seattle considering it's the 4th Sunday in December. About 46 degrees, overcast. On 2nd and 2, Buffalo comes out in the offset eye. Warren fakes the handoff, Warren got hit as he threw, incomplete. Jacob Green made the hit. Let's take a look at the Buffalo offense. Up front, Madison, Barnett, Bearden, Anderson, and Haynes. And then it's Welsh, Cook, Franklin, Scott, and McGinnis. He just can't stay healthy, man. I saw that. He can't stay healthy. I mean, he's great when he's healthy, but my goodness. 3rd and 2 from the 35-yard line. In the offset eye, Warren under center. Warren fakes the handoff. Throws downfield, caught by Welsh. A.C. Welsh out to the 48-yard line. That's actually Adam Welsh out to the 48-yard line. A gain of 13. The 8th-year receiver out of Ohio State. First down, Buffalo. Making the tackle, number 50, I think. The linebacker, Jake Hughes. Yep. First down, Bills. Seattle had an outside shot at winning the division, but the Rams won. So that took that away. But they can still get in as a wild card. 1st and 10 from the 48. Warren hands off to Franklin. And Mark Franklin gets back to the line of scrimmage, no gain. Here's the Seahawk defense. They play a 4-3. Green, Hamilton, Alvarez, and McCoy up front. Linebackers, McKenzie, Hughes, and Holloway. And the secondary for Seattle, McCoy, Smith, Morgan, and Joyce. The mighty Bills will eliminate the Hawks, he says. Second and 9 for Buffalo. Warren hands off to Franklin around the outside, and Mark Franklin goes down. No, he's still driving out to the 42-yard line. A gain of about 8 yards. It'll be 3rd and inches for Mark Franklin. And once again, my internet is getting screwy. I went fine during my first game. The whole game it was good. I'm really getting tired of this. 30 inches from the 42-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Warren under center. Warren hands off to Franklin. Franklin fumbles, and the lineman picks it up. But he's still going to be shy of the first down. It'll be 4th and 1. Misty is playing her Game Boy or whatever it is. Nintendo Switch. It'll be 4th down for Buffalo at the Seahawk 43-yard line. And the Bills will punt. Cedric Givens back to punt for Buffalo. The Seahawk defense holds. Oh, it's a fake to Piner, and he does not get the first down. They fake it to the up-back, Connor Piner, the 4th-year fullback out of Colorado. But the Seahawks, they smoked that one out. Making the tackle, number 21, that's Randall Joyce, and number 29, Carl Sherman, making the tackle for Seattle. So Buffalo comes up empty on their opening drive, and now the Seahawks are going to have great field position at their own 44-yard line. 5:24 left to play here in the first quarter. This will be Seattle's opening drive, led by their starting quarterback, Dennis West, in his 6th year out of Tennessee. Yeah, it's happened on occasion, Evil Dead. It doesn't happen very often, but I've seen it. West looking. West throws, and it's knocked down, incomplete, by number 59, Aaron Harper, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Princeton. And that'll bring up 2nd and 10. They can hear it. She's playing her Switch. She's playing Mario. 2nd and 10 from the 44-yard line. Yeah, we can hear it up here. On 2nd and 10, Seahawks come out in the eye. West hands off to Terry Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert out to the Buffalo 47-yard line. And that'll be a gain of 9 yards. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Terry Gilbert, the 6th-year back out of Texas. Evil Dead says, I knew that sounded familiar. You can hear well, we could, not anymore. 3rd and 1 from the 47-yard line. Coming up on 5 minutes left in the first quarter, no score. Big 3rd down for the Seahawks right here. 4 receivers set wide, West under center. West to Gilbert. He's got the first down and more. Gilbert all the way down to the 34-yard line. A gain of 13. First down, Seahawks. Seattle on a mission. They want to make the playoffs. They can finish the regular season 9-7 and qualify. And that would definitely put the pressure on Tampa Bay and Chicago, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go check this out again. I want to make sure I got this right. These playoff scenarios will mess with your mind. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. West fakes the handoff, throws outside to Bennett down the sideline, and Bennett makes a nice move all the way down to the 9-yard line. A 25-yard catch and run by Kyler Bennett, the 2nd-year receiver out of Oklahoma. It'll be 1st and goal Seahawks at the Buffalo 9. If Chicago beats Tampa Bay, they'd both be 9-7, but the Bears would have swept Tampa Bay, so that puts them above. And looking at the Redskins, the worst they can finish. Yeah, the Redskins have clinched a wild card. So here's what we know. If the Seahawks win, then the last playoff spot is going to go to either Tampa Bay or Chicago. Whoever wins that game. Davis in the house. Good to see you, Davis. Misty says hi. 1st and goal, Seattle from the 9-yard line. Davis back in the house now. Our good friend from Arizona. Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain. Davis says hi there, Misty. Misty's playing Mario. Tay Cousins on the tackle for the Bills. Sports Davis's favorite team, Buffalo, is playing here. I think Davis is rooting for Seattle here. Believe it or not, Davis, Evil Dead's rooting for Buffalo. It'll be 2nd and goal for the Seahawks now at the 9-yard line. Buffalo on a 4-game winning streak, by the way. Seattle comes out in the eye. West under center. West fakes the handoff. Looking. Needs to get rid of it. Throws. And it's picked off in the end zone by John Henderson, the linebacker. Henderson with a big pick. The 6th-year linebacker out of Penn State. And the Seahawk drive comes up empty. Yeah, I've seen it online. I've seen it with videos on YouTube. It looks good. Now, I haven't seen enough to make a judgment. I'm not going to be able to make a final judgment until I get a copy of the game. It'll be 1st and 10, Buffalo now from the 20-yard line. 3:18 left to play here in the first quarter. No score between the Bills and Seahawks. They still do not have playoff stat track. I don't see how that's important. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. On my list of priorities, that's way down the line. 4 receivers wide, Warren in the gun. Warren hands off to Franklin, and Mark Franklin all the way out to the 34-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Buffalo first down. First down, Buffalo. Mark Franklin, the former Ram, in his 5th year out of Vanderbilt. Again, I'm going to reserve final judgment for when I get a copy of the game. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Warren back. Warren throws outside to Franklin. And Franklin gets out to the 40-yard line. A gain of 6. Coming up to make the tackle, number 28. for the Seahawks, Nick McCoy, in his 4th year out of Texas Tech. It'll be 2nd and 3 from the 40-yard line. 2.5 minutes left now in the first quarter. Still no score in this one. Seattle trying to make the playoffs as a wild card. Warren in the gun on 2nd and 3. Warren back. Warren throws. It's caught and fumbled, and the Seahawks pick it up. David Scott, the tight end, caught the football and then promptly coughs it up. And Nick McCoy for Seattle recovers the loose football. Let's watch the replay. I think that ball is out. Who made the stick? It was number 50, Jake Hughes. Yeah, that ball's out. That's a fumble. It'll be Seahawk football. They might review it, but I think it's going to stand. So Seattle will take over at the Buffalo 49-yard line. 2:14 left to play here in the first quarter, no score. On a cool, overcast day in Seattle. Final week of the regular season. This will be Buffalo's last game of the season, win or lose. On 1st and 10, 4 receivers wide. West in the shotgun.
Here we go. Green, 39. Green.
West drops back, looks downfield, steps up. Needs to get rid of it, dumps it off to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert out to the 44, a gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4, it'll be 2nd and 6. 2 minutes left now in the first quarter, no score. On the tackle, number 91, Brian McAllister, the 5th-year defensive tackle out of USC. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead and Sports Davis in the house. Misty's here playing Mario. 2nd and 6 from the 44.
Here we go now.
In the I formation, West to Gilbert. And Gilbert to the 43. A gain of just a yard. It'll be 3rd and 4. Make it a gain of 2 yards. Oh, yeah. I read an interesting article a long time ago that really makes you want to think about this. I'll explain in a second. 3rd and 4 from the 43-yard line. West back. West throws outside. Caught by Walker out to the 35-yard line. A gain of 8. And that'll be a Seahawk first down. Colby Walker, the tight end. Actually, he's a wide receiver. In his 2nd year out of Boise State. Remember the Battlestar Galactica reboot on the Sci-Fi Channel that was actually really good? I enjoyed that series. They used to say frack all the time instead of the vernacular that we're used to. They wanted to be able to say the other word, but then the FCC and stuff would get on them. So they came up with an interesting solution. Just call it frack. Frack this, frack that. Gilbert underneath, out to the 32-yard line. A gain of 3 to be 2nd and 7. We all knew it meant the same. But how is it that that 4-letter word can be said and another 4-letter word can't be? What is it about the original word? What is it about the original word that makes it vulgar? You know, we can say copulate, reproduce, hump. I mean, we can say all these things that mean the same thing. Why? What is it about that particular word? When we can substitute another word and do it at liberty. 2nd and 7 at the 32-yard line. West looking, throws, wide open Walker. And Walker down to the 16-yard line. A gain of 14 yards and a Seattle first down. Or like your example there, crap. You can say crap all you want. It doesn't carry the same weight as the S word. What is it about the S word? If it means the same thing, we say crap, we say turd, we say poo, it means the same thing. Something to ponder. That's the end of the first quarter, no score with the Seahawks and the Bills here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lumen Fields, Seattle, Washington. We go to the second quarter. The 5 and 10 Bills, the 8 and 7 Seahawks. Seattle trying to secure a playoff spot with a win. They have their hands full with Buffalo here so far. As we start the second quarter, it'll be 1st and 10 Seahawks, but they've marched it down to the Buffalo 16-yard line. A chance now for Seattle to take the lead in this game. On 1st and 10, 4 receivers set wide. West under center.
Hurry up, here we go. 319.
West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Terry Gilbert down to the 11-yard line, a gain of 5. Make it a gain of 4, be 2nd and 6. Leon Seals on the tackle, the 10th-year defensive end out of Alabama. On 2nd down, the Seahawks come out. Seattle in the eye.
Let's go. Green
West
39.
to Gilbert, and Gilbert makes his way down to the 6-yard line, a gain of 5. It'll bring up 3rd and 1. Coming up on the tackle, number 33, David Walker, the rookie out of Citadel. And now a big 3rd down for Seattle. After a scoreless first quarter, Seattle has it 3rd and 1 at the Buffalo 6. 4 receivers set wide. West in the gun. West looking. West steps up. Still looking. Throws to the end zone. Gibson holds on. No, he doesn't. Incomplete. Blake Gibson, I thought he held on for the touchdown. It was knocked away by Jack Williams, the 2nd-year defensive back out of Boston College. Nice defensive play by Williams. It'll be 4th down. Seattle will kick a field goal. Dustin Riggs, this will be from 23 yards. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. Seahawks lead at 3-0, 6:55 left to play here in the first half. Live from Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington, Week 17 here at Jammin' Sports. I thought Blake Gibson had the touchdown catch, but he didn't hold on. So Seattle takes the lead here in the second quarter. This game, like the last game, low scoring to start off with. Minnesota beat Dallas 21-3 in the game before this. Minnesota wraps up the NFC Central Division Championship and the number 2 seed in the NFC playoffs. Dakota Cochran will kick off for Seattle. Fielded by McGinnis at the 3-yard line over the 20, 25, and Alden McGinnis brings it out to the 28, and that's where Buffalo will have it, 1st and 10. The 2nd-year receiver out of Southern Miss, and now the Buffalo offense will come back out. First and 10 from the 28-yard line. Let's see if Buffalo can retaliate here. Buffalo would love to end their season with a 5-game winning streak. That'd be something. Pat Warren, the quarterback, under center on 1st and 10. Warren fakes the handoff, rolls out, dumps it off to Scott. David Scott, the tight end, down to the 31. A gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7. On the tackle, Randall McKenzie, the 5th-year linebacker out of Florida. It'll bring up 2nd and 7. If Seattle wins this, then we know who 5 of the 6 NFC playoff spots will be. The Redskins are in, by the way, as a wild card. They're locked in. It's just a matter of their seeding. And the Redskins can be the 4 seed if they beat the Chargers on Sunday. On 2nd and 7, Warren in the shotgun. Warren back. Warren looking. Warren throws. Caught by Franklin. And Mark Franklin down to the 37-yard line. That'll be a gain of 6 and bring up 3rd and 1. So if Seattle wins, the Giants, Vikings, Rams, Redskins, and Seahawks would all be in. And the winner of the Buccaneers and Bears would be that last team in. 3rd and 1 from the 37-yard line. Warren under center. Warren hands off to Franklin, and Franklin gets nailed by Jacob Green for a loss of a yard. the ninth-year defensive end out of California. It'll be 4th and 2. Nope, Davis, the Patriots, lost to Miami the other day, and the Patriots can no longer win the division. They're going to be a wild card. And they're going to play either at Miami or at the Jets, depending on if the Jets win or not. Givens gets the punt away. It'll be fielded by Keith at about the 14-yard line. It brings it back to the 17. That's Michael Keith, the 7th-year safety out of USC. So Seattle leads at 3-0, 5:21 left in the half. And Seattle will have it 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. In the AFC, here's what we know. If the Jets beat the 49ers, they win the East. If the Jets lose, the Dolphins win the East. If the Jets lose, they're a wild card. If the Jets win, Miami's a wild card. The Bengals have wrapped up the Central. There's still a lot of moving parts left to play. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. West hands off to Gilbert. And Gilbert down to the 20-yard line. A gain of 3 yards. It'll be 2nd and 7. Here's what we do know. New England is locked in at the number 5 seed. They will play either at Miami or at the Jets in the wild card round. They could play Miami for the 2nd straight week. On 2nd and 7, West in the shotgun. West back. West looking. He's throwing deep. He's got a man downfield. Jump ball. Bennett can't come up with it. Incomplete. He was well covered by number 24, Jack Williams. Kyler Bennett. It was a good college try, but he comes up short. It'll be 3rd and 7 for Seattle. There's still a scenario where Indianapolis gets in. The Chargers would have to lose to the Redskins. If that happens, then Denver wins the West, and the Colts are in as the number 6 seed. 3rd and 7 from the 20-yard line. West in the shotgun. West looking, steps up, throws outside, caught by Jones, and Rupert Jones out to the 27. And he's going to be just shy of the 1st down. They needed 7, he got 6. The 8th-year tight end out of Oklahoma, Rupert Jones. John Henderson made the tackle. It'll be 4th down, and Seattle's going to have to punt. Buffalo's defense playing very well so far today. Dakota Cochran back to punt for the Seahawks. Gets the punt away. And that's going to be caught by McGinnis at about the 21. He brings it out to the 27. Alden McGinnis. And that's where Buffalo will take over with 4:14 left to play in the 1st half. You had a little bit of sun out on the field there a moment ago. Here's a little bit of sun shining through. 1st and 10 Buffalo now at their own 27. We'll have the Texans and the Raiders after this. Yeah, he ran outside to the parking lot. 4 receivers set wide. Warren under center. Warren hands off to Franklin. And Franklin goes down to the 29, a gain of 2 yards. It'll be 2nd and 8. Jake Hughes on the tackle for Seattle. The 3rd-year linebacker out of Notre Dame. Under 4 minutes left to play here in the 1st half. Buffalo comes out. Warren under center.
Here we go now. Green 39.
Warren hands off to Franklin again, and Franklin makes a nice move. And Franklin all the way down to the 42-yard line. A gain of 13 yards. 1st down, Buffalo. You mean 25, don't you? If you mean 26, you have over a year to wait. I just hope 25 is a decent game. I have not pre-ordered this time. I'm just going to pick it up when it comes out. I'll just run down to the local Walmart and get it on the 16th. Because when you pre-order, you don't get them on the day. You have to wait a couple of days. I hate that. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Four receivers wide. Warren in the gun. Warren hands off to Franklin, and Franklin gets nailed for a loss of a yard back to the 41-yard line. Coming up to make the tackle, Bryce Jones, the fourth-year linebacker out of Louisville. It'll be 2nd and 11. Evil Dead, let me ask you again. Can you hear the crowd? Is the crowd okay? I think I need a new headset because I'm not hearing anything. Just want to make sure the crowd noise is fine. It'll be 2nd and 11 from the 41-yard line. Buffalo comes out, four receivers wide, Warren in the gun.
All right, here we go. 3-19.
Warren draws back. Warren throws. It is incomplete. 20 is louder than 19. The ambient noise is louder on 20. That's why. Incomplete. The intended receiver was number 86, A.C. Marsh. It'll be 3rd and 11 for the Bills at their own 41-yard line. As long as you can hear it, I'm happy. 3rd and 11. Warren in the shotgun. Warren to Cook, and Jerry Cook is nailed at the 38-yard line by Jacob Green. As long as you can hear me and the crowd doesn't drown out my voice, I'm good. Between games, I may check the audio and figure it out. Yeah, 20 is not quite as loud, but I'll check to see where the audio is. It'll be 4th and 14 from Buffalo. Cedric Gibbons back to punt. Gibbons gets the punt away. It'll be fielded by Keith at the 13-yard line. And Michael Keith brings it out to the 16. And that's where Seattle will have it with 2:17 left here in the first half. A 3-0 Seahawk lead. It's been that kind of game. It's been a defensive game so far. We're coming up on the 2-minute warning here in the first half. We should get the 2-minute warning after this play. Dennis West in the shotgun on 1st and 10. West back. Throws deep downfield. He's got a man. Gibson breaks a tackle and it gets down to the 34-yard line. 42 yards, actually 52 yards, and we hit the 2-minute warning. Seattle up 3-0 here at Jammin' Sports. Welcome back to Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington, Week 17 here at Jammin' Sports. Seahawks lead the Bills 3-0. A long pass by Blake Gibson down to the Buffalo 34-yard line. I had it right the first time, 42 yards. 1st and 10, Seattle. When they cross midfield, you got to add and subtract quickly. Four receivers set wide. West in the shotgun, 1st and 10. Seattle trying to make it a two-possession game. West back. West looking. Still looking. Throws to the near side, caught by Gibson. And Blake Gibson out to the 29, a gain of 5. It'll be 2nd and 5. Blake Gibson in his 3rd year out of Rutgers. Marcus House on the tackle for the Bills. House in his 7th year out of Texas. It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Seahawks at the 29-yard line. Seattle comes out. Four receivers wide. West in the shotgun. West back to throw. Throws to the near side. Caught by Kobe Jones. Or not Kobe Jones. Rupert Jones. Down to the 20-yard line. I was thinking of the Denver running back. A 9-yard gain to Rupert Jones, and that'll be a Seahawk first down. Adrian Bledsoe comes over and makes the tackle for Buffalo. Bledsoe, the former Chief and the former Saint. Bledsoe in his 8th year out of Texas. Misty says we're going to get some storms here in the Nashville area. 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. Coming up on a minute left in the half. Four receivers wide. West in the shotgun. West back. Looking. Throws downfield. And it's intended for Jones, incomplete. Breaking up the pass, Adrian Bledsoe once again. And that'll stop the clock with 53 seconds left here in the first half. Seahawks lead it 3-0. And now the Seahawks will come out. 4 receivers set wide. West under center. West will drop back. Throws, dumps it off to Mills. And Ivan Mills down to the 16, a gain of 4. And Seattle takes a timeout and bring up 3rd and 6. Ivan Mills out of New Hampshire. The only player out of New Hampshire in his second season. It'll be 3rd and 6 from the 16-yard line. 49 seconds left here in the first half. Just a 3-0 Seahawk lead. Low-scoring affair. Been a defensive game. See if Seattle can punch it in. On 3rd down, the Seahawks come out with 2 backs in the backfield. West in the shotgun. West draws back. West looking, still looking, throws outside, caught by Thigpen, the fullback. And Thigpen down to the 8-yard line, a gain of 8, and that'll be a Seattle first down. They take a timeout. They have 1 timeout left, 40 seconds left on the clock. Zach Thigpen, the 6th-year fullback out of Rutgers. What's with all the Rutgers players on Seattle? Thigpen, Gibson, who else? Just to name a few. 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. 40 seconds left in the half. In a very tight ball game. Evil Dead with Sports Davis. Here with you, I'm Jimmy Jam. 4 receivers set wide on 1st and goal. West in the shotgun. West back. West looking. In trouble. Steps up. He's going to take off. And Dennis West all the way down to the 2-yard line. A gain of 6. And that'll bring up 2nd and goal. They're holding on to that last timeout. 24 seconds. They got to get up here and hurry up, or they won't have time for a field goal. 18 seconds. They got to get up here quickly. They won't have time for a field goal if they miss this. In the offset eye. 2nd and goal from the 2-yard line. Boy, they're taking their time. West looking. Throws inside. It's knocked down. Incomplete. Broken up by number 55 as Eric McFarland. It's the 3rd-year linebacker out of Florida International. And that will stop the clock with, 5 seconds left? So the Seahawks will come out and kick the field goal now. 4 seconds left. This will be a 19-yard attempt to give Seattle a 6-0 lead. And this will be the kicker, Dustin Riggs. The kick is up. Looks good. Is good. 2 seconds left in the half. And the Seahawks take a 6-0 lead. 2 field goals. That's all the offense we have here today so far. As the Seahawks lead at 6-0 over Buffalo. And now Dakota Cochran will kick off with 2 seconds left in the half. Let's see if the Bills can run this back. That'd be cool. So Dakota Cochran, the 4th-year punter out of Illinois, will kick off for Seattle. There's the kick. Fielded by McGinnis at the goal line over the 15, 20, 25, and we're going to halftime. Halftime score, Seattle 6, Buffalo nothing here at Jammin' Sports. And welcome back to Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington, Week 17 here at Jammin' Sports. The Seahawks trying to earn a wild card berth. They clinch a wild card spot in the NFC with a win today, and they lead Buffalo 6-0. Buffalo comes in at 5-10. They've been eliminated already. They're on a 4-game winning streak, though. They're trying to end the season on a high note. The Seahawks will get the second half kickoff, leading by 6. Terry Vanders will kick off for Buffalo. And this will be fielded by Walker, a yard deep, brings it out over the 15-20. And Kobe Walker out to the 26-yard line. And that's where Seattle will have it, 1st and 10. Don't forget, after this game, we'll head down to Oakland, and we'll have the Texans and the Raiders. It'll be the final game of our triple header. And that game coming up, Houston and Oakland, has absolutely zero playoff bearing whatsoever. Both teams have been eliminated. Just 2 teams playing out the schedule. But all 3 games on Sunday, the final 3 games of our regular season, all 3 have playoff bearing. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line, and the Bills jump. There'll be encroachment on Buffalo.
Encroachment, defense.
We'll be off tomorrow night. I have to work late at the radio station. We have a junior high football game on the radio tomorrow.
Still first down.
And then Saturday, of course, is college football Saturday. It all gets started at 10 a.m. Eastern Time. We have 10 straight college football games back to back to back. It'll be part 2 of Week 1 this Saturday. We'll see teams like Notre Dame. We'll see teams like Purdue. We'll see teams like, I'm trying to remember who else is there. USC, UCLA, we'll see all of them. 1st and 5 from the 31-yard line. Josh is in the house. West throws outside. Caught by Walker. And Walker's out of bounds. Incomplete. It'll be 2nd and 5. Good to see Josh in the house. The second game of our triple header here. Seahawks lead at 6-0. Minnesota beat Dallas 21-3. Minnesota, NFC Central champions now. Dallas finished the year at 5-11. 2nd and 5 for Seattle. West fakes the handoff, and he gets sacked and fumbles, and a lineman falls on it. Causing the sack and fumble is Tay Cousins, the 3rd-year defensive tackle out of Florida State. Yep, sorry, Josh. Dallas only mustered 3 points against the Vikings. Their defense, I mean, it was 7-3, though, into the 4th quarter, and then Minnesota scored 2 touchdowns at the end. So Dallas was hanging tough through most of it. Their defense played well for the most part. 3rd and 14 from the 22-yard line. Big 3rd down for the Seahawks. That game's in the video section and on YouTube if you want to watch it, Josh. West fakes the handoff, and he gets sacked. Coming around the outside, unencumbered there, number 59, Aaron Harper, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Princeton. Let's see, last season, Dallas missed the playoffs last season as well. 2 seasons ago, they were all the way to the NFC Championship, but they lost to the Saints. It'll be 4th and 19 for Seattle. Dakota Cochran back to punt. Cochran gets the punt away. This will be fielded by McGinnis at the 30. He's promptly tackled at the 31-yard line. So Seattle up 6-0. Buffalo will start 1st and 10 at their own 31 with 6:56 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. Yep, sorry, Josh. Your Cowboys just stunk up the place this season. Other teams finish worse, though. No, your team is still in the playoff hunt there, Misty. They can still make the playoffs. Well, give me a sec here, Josh. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Warren under center. Warren fakes the handoff, and he's sacked. Making the sack, Caleb Hamilton. the fifth-year defensive tackle out of Miami. And that'll be a loss of 8 yards. And that's going to bring up 2nd and 18. Seahawks defense playing well in this one so far. Jimmy Jam with Evil Dead. Sports Davis is still hanging out here, I'm sure. On 2nd and 18, 4 receivers wide. Warren looking, throws across the middle to A.C. Marsh, the third-year receiver out of Penn State, out to the 26. That'll be a gain of 3. It's going to bring up 3rd and 15. Nick McCoy on the tackle. Misty has said goodnight at 9:12. So a big 3rd down coming up for Buffalo right here. Let's see if the Bills can convert and keep this drive going. We're coming up on 6 minutes now left to play in the 3rd quarter. 3 receivers to the far side. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back. Warren looking. Throws to the near side. It's knocked down. Incomplete. Breaking up the pass, number 24 for Seattle. That's Gary Morgan, the rookie free safety out of Pittsburgh. And that'll bring up 4th and 15. Back to punt. Cedric Givens on 4th down. Gets the punt away. Fair caught at the 29-yard line. And making the fair catch for the Seahawks is Michael Keith. It'll be 1st and 10 Seahawks going the other way. Seahawks lead it 6-0. Just 2 field goals. That's all we've had so far in this game. First down, Seattle from the 29. Seahawks come out in the eye. Dennis West under center. West draws back. Looks downfield, throws. And it's caught by Kobe Walker all the way out to the 47-yard line. That'll be a gain of 18 yards and a Seahawk first down. The second-year receiver out of Boise State. 5:33 and counting here in the 3rd quarter. Seahawks lead it 6-0. The Saints, they've been eliminated. Sorry, Josh. The Saints finished, 8-8? They finished at 500. They're out. 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Sorry about that, Josh. All your teams suck. I'm just saying. 1st and 10. West to Gilbert. And Gilbert across midfield. And Terry Gilbert out to the 43-yard line. A gain of 10. And that'll be a Seahawk first down. Gilbert in his 6th year out of Texas. Your Texans are out too. They've been eliminated. However, the Texans do play next. Houston plays the Raiders next. It'll be the final game of the season for both those teams. They've both been eliminated. So you get one more chance to watch the Texans this season. It's the game coming up after this. 1st and 10 Seahawks now in the I formation. West hands off to Gilbert. Up the middle, and Terry Gilbert down to the 33. Very close to the marker. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and inches. 4:37 left to play here in the 3rd quarter. We're live from Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington, Week 17 here at Jammin' Sports. The Seahawks trying to clinch a wild card spot here with a win. The Seahawks are in with a win. If they lose, then it opens up a whole can of worms I don't want to think about. If they were to lose, the 49ers have a chance.
Here we go. 3:19.
Chiefs and Ravens both eliminated. 2nd and inches. West throws, and it's knocked down. Incomplete. Knocking the ball down, number 91, Brian McAllister. It'll be 3rd and inches for Seattle. the Bears have an outside chance. If the Seahawks were to lose here and the Bears were to beat the Bucks on Sunday, then the Bears are in as a wild card. 30 inches from the 33-yard line. West in the shotgun. West to Gilbert, up the middle, and Terry Gilbert down to the 21-yard line. And that's going to be a gain of 12. San Francisco would get in if Seattle loses, Chicago loses, and the 49ers beat the Jets. There's, like I said, a lot of moving parts. You should just go for all the teams. Root for ties. We don't have ties here at Jamming Sports. 1st and 10 from the 21-yard line. Seattle comes out. Just not the Pats. There you go. In the offset high. West to McKenzie around the outside. McKenzie down to the 12-yard line. A gain of 9 by Chris McKenzie, the rookie out of Miami. Getting some action here. Finally making the tackle for Buffalo, number 33. David Walker, the rookie out of Citadel. Seahawks on the move, trying to make it a 2-possession game. When I was in elementary school and junior high, I lived just south of Seattle. That's where my dad's family is from. 2nd and 2 from the 12-yard line. West under center. West hands off to McKenzie. He gets the first down. Out to the 9-yard line. A gain of 3. First down, Seahawks. In fact, I was living in Seattle when they got their team in '76. We moved away from Seattle in the spring of '78, so I got to see their first 2 seasons there in Seattle. 1st and goal from the 9. Seahawks come out. 4 receivers set wide. West in the shotgun. West draws back. West looking, throws, back the end zone. Walker, touchdown, Seahawks. Colby Walker, a 9-yard touchdown catch. And the Seahawks take a 12-0 lead. And Seattle will probably go for 2. Colby Walker in his 2nd year out of Boise State. The Broncos with the blue football field. I hate that field. I really do. I'm a traditionalist. Fields should be green. It could be. 2-point conversion try for Seattle. They come out in the offset eye. And Buffalo jumped, so half the distance to the goal line. This try will now take place from the 1-yard line. As Tay Cousins jumped the gun. The Texans and the Raiders play next. The Raiders won the earlier meeting in Houston. It'll be the final game of the season for both those teams. That's right, my head will swell. I'll start talking in the third person. 2-point conversion try from the 1-yard line in the offset eye. West under center. West looking. He's get rid of it. Rolls out. Throws outside to Gilbert. And Gilbert does not get in. The Bills hold them. It remains a 12-0 Seahawk lead with 2:45 left to play here in the third quarter. Still a 2-possession game. And the Buffalo offense has done next to nothing. During their 4-game winning streak, Buffalo has been playing some great football, but so far in this one, not so much. I think you're right. I saw something out of the corner of my eye. There was a receiver that looked to be wide open in the end zone. I don't see him there. Oh, there he is, number 80, Rupert Jones. Kind of going back to the 1-10 days. Well, they're going to finish either 6-10 or 5-11, and right now it looks like 5-11. And they will not have the worst record. Jacksonville has that. And now the kickoff by Dakota Cochran with 2:45 left here in the third quarter. Kickoff will be fielded by McGinnis at the 2-yard line over the 15-20. 25. A flag is down as Alden McGinnis gets out to about the 30-yard line. Let's check out the flag. This may be a block in the back. Usually is. Yep. On Buffalo. That'll back it up. Connor Piner, the guilty party. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Bills back at the 15-yard line. It's a difference of 15 yards. 2:41 left to play here in the third quarter. Seahawks up 12-0. On a cool, dark, overcast day in Seattle. Is there anything else? 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. No, I lived in Seattle. We do have sunny days up there. Warren back, throws underneath to Adam Welsh out to the 22-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll be 2nd and 3. 2.5 minutes left to play here in the third quarter. Buffalo on the move, so to speak. At least trying to. 2:20 left to play in the third. Bills come out, 4 receivers wide on 2nd down. Pat Warren in the shotgun. Warren draws back. Warren looking, throws to the near side, caught by Welsh. And Adam Welsh out to the 26, a gain of 4. And that'll be a Buffalo 1st down. Bears better win, if not all my teams are out. Well, that's what happens here. If Seattle wins, then the winner of the Tampa Bay-Chicago game ends up being that last wild card team. And the loser would be out. If Seattle were to lose, that opens the door for San Francisco. 1st and 10 from the 26-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Warren under center. Warren draws back. Looking, throws. It's nearly picked off. Jake Hughes, the linebacker, nearly had it. And that'll stop the clock with 1:40 left here in the third. David Scott, the tight end, the intended receiver. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. He double clutched it and still couldn't catch it. Misty's only said goodnight once. She's got to say it twice more. I think she's out. 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. 3 receivers to the far side. Yeah, hands drill. Warren hands off to Franklin, and Mark Franklin gets nailed behind the line at the 23-yard line. It'll be a 3-yard loss. Make it a 2-yard loss. It'll be 3rd and 12. On the tackle there for Seattle, it's number 52, and that's John Holloway, the 3rd-year linebacker out of Georgia. I'm looking forward to college football Saturday. Another 10 games for you Saturday afternoon. I enjoyed it last week. There were some good games. Starts at 10 a.m. Eastern. 7 a.m. on the West Coast. You got to get up. 3rd and 12 from the 23. 4 receivers set wide. Warren hands off to Franklin. And Franklin's going to be hemmed in and taken down at the 20-yard line. Another 3-yard loss. Bryce Jones on the tackle, a linebacker, makes the tackle there, the 4th-year linebacker out of Louisville. Ohio State, Michigan, your favorite teams. Ohio State beat Michigan last Saturday to start the season. With the college football game, I have 5 conferences, each with 8 teams. Everybody plays everybody else in the conference one time for 7 games, and then they play their rival twice to make it 8 games. Givens gets the punt away, and this will be fielded by Keith at the 30-yard line over the 40, and Michael Keith out to the 45-yard line. So that's why Ohio State played Michigan in week 1. They'll play them again on the final week of the season. Ohio State plays Michigan twice. Penn State plays Michigan State twice. Notre Dame plays Purdue twice. Iowa plays Wisconsin twice. 1st and 10. Seattle now from their own 45-yard line. 39 seconds left here in the third quarter. Gracie's back. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi. Evil Dead is the ball.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. Say hi to Josh.
Here we go.
Hi, Josh.
There you go. West hands off to Gilbert up the middle, and Gilbert's got the first down out to about the 42-yard line, but a flag is down. Thumbs up. She gave a thumbs up. And Josh said hi there, Gracie. There you go. She's waving, like you can see it. It'll be a penalty on Seattle. A holding call. That's going to back it up. That'll stop the clock with 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Seattle up 12-0. Did the Bills decline it? What's going on here? They declined the penalty? Someone needs to explain to me what just happened. 1st and 10 from the 45. West fakes the handoff. Throws deep down the sideline, and it's nearly picked off. Marcus House couldn't haul it in. Incomplete. They'll bring up 2nd and 10. The intended receiver, Colby Walker. 17 seconds left. Yeah, Michigan and Ohio State are rivals. That's why they play twice in my season. They played in week 1. They'll also play in week 12. They finished the season with each other. Ohio State blew them out last Saturday. You can catch all those games on YouTube. Just go to Jammin' Sports. 2nd and 10 from the 45-yard line. West hands off to Gilbert around the outside, and Terry Gilbert, trying to get the corner, gets out to the 47-yard line. A gain of 8. It's going to bring up 3rd and 2 for the Seahawks. That will stop the clock momentarily with 12 seconds left here in the third quarter. I think the best game last week was Georgia Tech LSU, our final game. That went to overtime, and that was a thriller. That was a good game. 3rd and 2. West under center. Will they get the playoff in time? They do. They hand off to Gilbert. He barely gets the first down, maybe. We'll find out. No, it's 4th down. That's the end of the third quarter. Seahawks up 12-0 here at Jammin' Sports. As we go to the fourth quarter, here at Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington, Seahawks lead the Bills 12-0. Tennessee's rival is Kentucky. The Volunteers will play Kentucky twice during my season. 4th and inches. And Seattle will have to punt as we start the fourth quarter. Dakota Cochran back to punt. Gets the punt away. And that'll be out of bounds at the 17-yard line. Buffalo now down by 2 touchdowns, 12-0, 7:56 left. We're in the fourth quarter. Buffalo hasn't done squat on offense all game. And now they find themselves down by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. Can the Bills mount a comeback? Evil Dead's hoping so. Seattle trying to lock up a playoff berth. Yeah, when the 49ers lost Chuck the Truck. Yep, they really did. I miss Chuck the Truck, but he retired after 12 seasons. 1st and 10 from the 17-yard line. Warren back. Warren throws, and he's got a man, McGinnis, down the sideline all the way to the 50-yard line. 33 yards to Alden McGinnis, the second-year receiver out of Southern Miss, and that'll be a Buffalo first down. I tell you what, if Buffalo comes back and wins this and ends the season with a 5-game winning streak, all eyes are going to be on Buffalo next season. It's like, yeah, he tripled his yardage with that pass. You're right. 1st and 10. 1st and 10 Buffalo from the 50-yard line. Buffalo finally gets their offense doing something. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back, looks downfield. He's got all day. He's starting to close in on him. He throws, and it's incomplete. All that time, and a receiver didn't work his way open. That'll stop the clock. 7:34 left. 2nd and 10 Buffalo at midfield. Seattle up 12-0. If Seattle wins, they move into that 6th spot, but they can move higher depending on what happens. 2nd and 10 from the 50-yard line. Warren back. Warren steps up, throws downfield, caught by Welsh, and Adam Welsh down to the 32. A gain of 18. The 8th-year receiver out of Ohio State. First down, Buffalo. In the first round, depending on what happens with the games on Sunday, if Seattle holds on to win, Seattle's going to either play at the Rams, at Tampa Bay, or at Washington. 1st and 10 from the 32-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun. Warren looking, or golf at home. Warren under center, caught by McGinnis. No, incomplete. That was broken up by Gary Morgan, the rookie defensive back out of Pittsburgh. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bills. Or golf at home. They would have to lose this game to golf at home. They'd have to lose this game, and Chicago would have to win. And the 49ers would have to win for that to happen. 2nd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Warren under center, 2nd and 10.
All right, here we go. Green 39.
Warren drops back, looking, still looking, throws, dumps it off to Franklin. He can't hold on, incomplete. That was broken up by Antonio Carey, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Texas A&M. That's right, we miss you when you're gone, like we know you're gone. 3rd and 10 from the 32-yard line. I can't believe Gracie waved at the screen when Josh said hi. 3rd and 10 from the 32-yard line. Warren back. Warren, he's going to throw, incomplete. It'll be 4th down with 7:06 left. A field goal does Buffalo no good here. I'm sure they'll go for it. 4th and 10 from the Seahawk 32. I would go for it. Yep, they're going for it. Yeah, don't make fun of Gracie. It was just funny to watch. 4 receivers set wide on 4th and 10. Warren back to throw. Looking, throws deep, like he said. Welsh, touchdown. Buffalo. A 32-yard touchdown catch by Adam Welsh. Josh said throw deep, and they did. And look what happened. Just the play before, he said, can they go deep? Well, they just proved it to you. Buffalo gets on the board. They've made it a 1-possession game. 32 yards to Adam Welsh, your man from Ohio State there, Josh. And now Buffalo will kick the extra point to make it a 5-point game. There's no sense going for 2. It wouldn't change anything. Vanders for the extra point. Snap, kick is up, and it's good. The Seahawk lead is now 12-7, and there's still a lot of time left. 7 minutes left to play here in the 4th quarter. Seattle, don't let it slip away. The Texans and the Raiders play next, and then I'll be off tomorrow. I have to work late at work tomorrow. And then we'll be back Saturday with college football all day. And then we'll finish up with the final 3 games of the regular season on Sunday, starting at 5 o'clock Eastern time. After this game, there's only 4 regular season games left. We have Houston and Oakland, that's next. And then on Sunday, we'll have a triple header for you. It'll be the Chargers and the Redskins, the Bucks and the Bears, and the 49ers Jets on Sunday. There's the kick, fielded by Keith at the 3-yard line. And Keith, nice return all the way out to the 39-yard line. Michael Keith, the free safety out of USC. All the way out to the 39-yard line. 6:55 left to play. Dennis West will come back out to lead the Seahawk offense. Seattle up by 5. Trying to seal the deal here. On a dark, overcast afternoon in Seattle. Seahawks come out in the eye. West under center on 1st and 10. West to Gilbert. And Terry Gilbert gets positive yardage out of that. A 2-yard gain out to the 41. Make it a 1-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and 9. Making the tackle, Eric McFarland, the linebacker for Buffalo. 2nd and 9 from the 41-yard line. Seahawks offense comes back out. 2 backs in the backfield with West in the shotgun. West looking. West throws downfield. Wide open. Bennett. Kyler Bennett all the way down to the Buffalo 32-yard line. 27 yards to Kyler Bennett, the second-year receiver out of Oklahoma. First down, Seahawks. I mean, he was wide open like nobody's business. They didn't pick him up coming out of this side there. Finally making the tackle while Jack Williams tried to rip the ball out of there. First down, Seattle. At the Buffalo 32-yard line. We're coming up on the 6-minute mark here in the 4th quarter. You feel like a head coach. What'd you say next? Run the ball? Let's see if they run the ball. 1st and 10 from the 32. West, they run the ball to Gilbert. They're listening to you. Gilbert down to the 20-yard line, a gain of 12. And a Seahawk first down. And Gilbert closing in on 100 yards on the day. All right. I hate to use the term, but Josh, the play calling guru, what are they going to do now? 1st and 10 from the 20-yard line. 5.5 minutes left. 3 receivers to the near side. West in the gun. West hands off to Gilbert again. Nope, you got it wrong. And Gilbert fumbles. The ball's loose and is picked up by a Seahawk lineman down at the 10-yard line. So Seattle dodges a bullet. It'll be 2nd and inches as Gilbert coughs it up. He got nailed, and one of the offensive linemen picks it up. Adrian Bledsoe made the hit, and the lineman that picked it up was Larry Willis, the left tackle. Ends up being a 9-yard gain. It'll be 2nd and inches at the 10-yard line. Yep, that's because you said run the ball. That's why I have it. 2nd and inches from the 10. We're at the 5-minute mark. Seattle in the eye. It's a running formation. West hands off to McKenzie, and he gets the first down. He picks up 2 yards down to the 8-yard line. Chris McKenzie. You're a little bit late on that one, Josh, unless you're doing it for this play. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8-yard line. The Seahawks trying to make it a 2-possession game again. 4:40 and counting. Seahawks up 12-7. A short slant. Okay, let's see what they do. They could. Just a single back in the backfield. 1st and goal. West. It's a drop play to McKenzie. McKenzie bursts through. Touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run by Chris McKenzie, the rookie out of Miami. And the Seahawks go up 18-7. Yeah, Josh is from Texas. I'm not sure exactly where in Texas. I'm tempted to say Austin, but I might be wrong. No, Josh is from the Dallas area, if I'm not mistaken. Touchdown, Seattle. Let's see if they go for 2. There's no need to go for 2. You're up by 11. They're just going to go for the extra point. Dustin Riggs. Kick is up, and it's good. And the Seahawks lead by 12, 19-7. 4:27 left to play. It's now a 2-touchdown lead for Seattle once again. We're live from Lumen Field, Seattle, Washington. Week 17 here at Jammin' Sports. Buffalo's 4-game winning streak is going to come to a close. It looks like Seattle's going to make the playoffs as a wild card. The Seahawks will finish 9-7. Seattle had a pretty good finish. I think Seattle's on a 3-game winning streak at the moment. Let's take a look. I wanted to look at this earlier. A fantastic finish down the stretch for Seattle. There's the kick. Fielded by House at the 3-yard line over the 15-20. And House brings it out to the 24-yard line. Let's look at Seattle's last few games. Last week they beat Atlanta 27-14. The week before they beat Detroit 48-45. That was a wild game. So that's 2 in a row. The week before they beat the Rams 17-13. That's 3 in a row. And then they lost to Carolina. So they have a 3-game winning streak. Trying to make it 4 and make the playoffs. 1st and 10, Bills. 4 receivers set wide at their own 24-yard line. Warren in the shotgun. Warren back. Warren looking. Steps up. Steps up. Throws. And McGinnis can't hold on. That was broken up by Leonard Smith, the 9th-year safety out of Utah State. Breaks up the pass. It'll be 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line. We've got the Texans and the Raiders up next. Our 3rd and final game of the night. We're going to run a little bit later tonight because we're using 19. It's a slower game, but that's okay. 2nd and 10 from the 24-yard line. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren back. Throws an out to Franklin down the sideline, and Mark Franklin all the way down to the 32-yard line. A gain of 8. It'll be 3rd and 2. Finally forced out of bounds by Antonio Carey, the defensive back. 3:57 left to play here in the 4th quarter. Seattle up 19-7. Run the ball and then go short and hit them right deep. Okay. 3rd and 2. Warren back to throw. Dumps it off to Welsh. And Adam Welsh out to the 39. A gain of 7. And that'll be a Buffalo first down. This drive, though, is taking too much time. I think we have an injury timeout. That's going to help Buffalo. Yeah, Jake Hughes got shaken up on the play for the Seahawks, the linebacker. So an injury timeout. That helps Buffalo. 3:41 left. 1st and 10 for the Bills at their own 39. They are down by 12. They need 2 touchdowns. They have time if they can score quickly. Yeah, a few weeks ago, Seattle was 5-7. We gave up on them. They've won 3 in a row, and they can make it 4 and make the playoffs. 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line. Franklin goes out as a receiver. Warren draws back, throws down the middle to Scott, and David Scott close to the marker. He gets out to the 49-yard line. A gain of 9. It'll be 2nd and 1. David Scott, the 6th-year tight end out of Texas. Randall Joyce, the 3rd-year defensive back out of Wyoming, on the catch or on the tackle. 2nd and 1 for the Bills at their own 49. 3:18 and counting. Warren under center. Warren draws back, throws, dumps it off to O'Neal, and it's broken up. A nice play by Randall McKenzie, the 5th-year linebacker out of Florida. They were looking for number 89. That's Tyler O'Neal, the rookie tight end out of Maryland. It'll be 3rd and 1 for the Bills now from their own 49. 3:09 left. This is a big 3rd down. 4 receivers wide. Warren in the gun. Warren back. Throws outside, caught by Scott. He gets the first down to the Seahawk 46. A gain of 5. First down, Buffalo. Under 3 minutes left to play. We're in the 4th quarter. Seattle up by 12. The Seahawks wrap up a wild card with a win. Buffalo's been eliminated already, but they can be a spoiler. 1st and 10 Bills now from the Seahawk 46. 2:45 and counting. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back. Throws outside, incomplete. He totally missed his target. That'll stop the clock. 2:39 left. It'll be 2nd and 10 for the Bills. Man, the graphics on 19 are so good. I always forget how good they are. You play a little while with another game and then come back to 19. You really appreciate how good the graphics are. On 2nd and 10, Warren in the gun. Franklin goes out as a receiver. Warren drops back. Looking, throws, incomplete. And that'll stop the clock with 2:35 left and bring up 3rd and 10. Gracie's back. Say hi, Gracie.
Hi.
Say hi, Evil Dead.
Hi, Ethan.
And say hi to Josh.
Hi, Josh.
There you go. 3rd and 10 from the 46-yard line. Josh said hi. You want to wave again? 5 receivers wide on 3rd and 10. Warren back. Warren throws. Caught by Scott down the middle. David Scott down to the 21. A gain of 25 and a Buffalo first down. The Bills stay alive. Trying to come back in this game. The big tight end finally tackled by Antonio Carey, the defensive back. We're approaching the 2-minute warning. If they can score here, they have a shot. They have time for at least one more play before the 2-minute warning. 1st and 10 from the Seahawk 21-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back. Looking, throws outside. Caught by Franklin, out of bounds. That'll stop the clock. A gain of 4 down to the 17-yard line. 2:02 left. So they have time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. That was heads up. He knew he wasn't going to get a lot of yardage, but he gets out of bounds to stop the clock. That's really more important in that situation. All right, we'll have one more play, then the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 6 from the 17, Warren in the shotgun. Franklin goes out as a receiver. Warren back, throws, wide open, Franklin, touchdown, Buffalo. Right at the 2-minute warning, a 17-yard touchdown catch. And the Bills have closed to within 6, 19-13. He was sent wide as a receiver, Mark Franklin, and the Seahawks never covered him outside. A mental lapse by Seattle. The 5th-year back out of Vanderbilt, Mark Franklin, gets the touchdown. And now Buffalo, they're down by 6. Just go for one. You don't need a 2-point conversion here. So Terry Vanders for the extra point. The kick is up, and it's good. And whenever they score or if there's a penalty at the 2-minute warning, they don't take a break. So we just play through. 1:58 left to play. Seattle leads at 19-14. Buffalo still has all 3 of their timeouts. It did take a lot of time. However, I would kick it away if I was Buffalo and try to trust your defense here. You've got 3 timeouts. Kick it deep and play the timeout game. Seattle up 19-14. Yeah, look for the Seahawks to eat up as much time as they can. So Terry Vanders will kick off for Buffalo. There's the kick. Fielded by Keith at the 2, over the 10, 15, 20, 25. And Michael Keith out to the 26-yard line. And that's where Seattle will have it with 1:54 left. Evil Dead says Buffalo 3 and out. He wants them to get a 3 and out. If the Seahawks lose, this opens up the door for a lot of teams in the NFC. First and 10 from the 26-yard line. Now the Seahawks come out in the I formation. West under center. West hands off to Gilbert, and Taylor Gilbert gets a yard out to the 27-yard line. Buffalo immediately takes a timeout. It'll be 2nd and 9, 1:51 left. Seattle wants to keep it on the ground, force the Bills to take the timeouts. You don't want to pass here unless you have to. It'll be 2nd and 9 for the Seahawks at their own 27. 1:51 left. Seattle leads at 19-14. Seahawks trying to hang on. Seattle comes out in the offset I. West under center.
Here we go.
West hands off to Gilbert around the outside, and Gilbert gets stacked up at the 25, a 2-yard loss on the play.
Defense.
And that'll bring up 3rd and 11. $1:47 left. Buffalo takes their second timeout. They have one left. Can the Bills get a stop? This is huge coming up right here. It's a long timeout. We have the Texans and the Raiders up next. We hope you hang out for that. 3rd and 11. West in the shotgun.
Let's go. 3-19.
West hands off to Gilbert, and Gilbert gets all turned around. He gets hit for a loss of a yard back to the 24-yard line. Eric McFarland on the tackle. It'll be 4th and 12. Well, the Bills' defense does their job to get the stop. And Seattle's going to have to punt as Buffalo takes their final timeout. 1:43 left. It comes down to this drive for Buffalo. They're down by 5. They need a touchdown. 1:43 left, and they have no timeouts. It can be done, but they got to be focused. Can Buffalo win their 5th in a row? That'd be something to end the season. They were 1-10 before they got on this streak. Dakota Cochran gets the punt away. It'll be fielded by McGinnis at the 23, and he brings it out to the 20 or 30-yard line. So Buffalo will take over at their own 30, 1:35 left. They have to go 70 yards. They have no timeouts. They have 1:35 to work with. So Pat Warren comes out to lead the Buffalo offense. 1st and 10. It comes down to this drive right here. Bear fans, 49er fans, hoping Buffalo can pull this off. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Warren fakes the handoff. Throws downfield. Incomplete. Oh, he had a man open by a step, and he missed him. Incomplete. Wow. It'll be 2nd and 10. He had a man open. And I believe that man was Tyler O'Neill, the tight end. 2nd and 10 from the 30-yard line. 1:31 left to play. Seahawks hanging on to a 5-point lead. Buffalo comes out, 3 receivers to the far side. Warren in the shotgun. Warren drops back. Warren throws. It is caught by Welsh. And Adam Welsh out to the 45. A gain of 15. Buffalo in the hurry-up. This is where 20 is not as good as 19. 19 does the hurry-up a lot better. 1st and 10 from the 45. Warren back. Warren looking. Throws outside. It's caught by Welsh. Out to the 49. A gain of 6. It'll be 2nd and 5. Make it a gain of 5. Coming up on a minute left. Buffalo from the midfield stripe. Warren back. Throws down the middle. Caught by McGinnis. Down to the Seattle 39. A gain of 11. 1st down Buffalo. They stay in the hurry-up. 50 seconds left. Warren, he may spike it here. And he does. And that'll stop the clock with 46 seconds left. Give everybody a chance to catch their breath. 2nd and 10 for the Bills at the Seahawk 39. 46 seconds left. Seahawks up by 5. Buffalo trying to do the unthinkable, win their 5th in a row after starting 1-10. 4 receivers set wide. Warren in the gun on 2nd down. Warren back. Warren throws to the near side, caught by Scott. And David Scott, is he inbounds or outbounds? They call him inbounds. Down to the 29 to be 3rd and inches. 34 seconds. From the Seahawk 29, Warren in the gun. Warren back. Warren throws near side. It's knocked out, incomplete. Jake Hughes, the linebacker, knocks it down. And now it's 4th down. It's 4th and inches, 28 seconds left. If I'm Buffalo, I'm getting the 1st down and then spike it. And then take shots at the end zone. I'm going to try to get the 1st down and then get up there quickly and spike it. And then take a couple of shots at the end zone. 4th and inches from the Seahawk 29. Pat Warren under center.
Let's go. 3-19.
Warren hands off to Franklin. They do, like I said, they get the 1st down, 2 yards. And now they get up here and they'll spike it. 20 seconds. Warren under center. Wasting a lot of time. Spike it. 15 seconds. They do. 14 seconds left. Time enough for 1, maybe 2 plays. They have it at the Seattle 26-yard line. 14 seconds left. Seattle up 19-14. The Incredibles. We call them the Incredibles. 2nd and 10 from the 26-yard line. 4 receivers wide. Warren back to throw. Looking. Jumps it off. You can't do that. You don't have time. Time's going to run out. Seattle's going to hold on. They got to get the receivers back. And it's ball game. Seattle wins it 19-14. The Seahawks are in the playoffs as a wild card. Thanks for watching here at Jammin' Sports. Texans Raiders up next. We'll see you then.